Agents, Machiavelli here. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Today, I wanted to talk about something that the Division 2 does really well and also really poorly. FOMO, the fear of missing out. As someone who went deep into this game years ago, I recently returned about after a 3 year hiatus. I've been experimenting with builds again, leveling proficiency, and I started noticing something frustrating. There are named weapons that you're basically forced to dump materials into because you simply can't get them anymore. These aren't just any named weapons either. Take the Harvest Pistol, for example. It has extremely high damage and a built-in talent that would perfectly complement a bighorn headshot build that I have going on here with the striker set and headshot mods, 4-piece striker, Eagle's Grasp, and Dodge City gunslinger holster. Again, they're not fully optimized and ready to go. I'm not ready to do that because I can't get the Harvest Pistol um, to potentially one-shot legendary bosses. Um, So here's the problem. If you missed it, you're out of luck. There's no way to farm it. And from what I've read, even named caches won't drop it. And it's not just that. Let's talk about another one, the quick draw pistol. This pistol gives you 20% increased movement speed. I started noticing other agents absolutely smoking me in countdown when I came back, clanmates getting to retaliation fights way faster than I could, and that creates a gameplay disadvantage that just doesn't feel good. Because right now you cannot get the quick draw, not even in named item cache, as I said. Then there's weapons like the Slayer. Back in the day, it was trash. Probably still is trash. So what did I do? I ran out of stash space. I cleared stash space. I trashed it and I moved on. Now with the proficiency system, I actually need it again. But instead of just equipping it and leveling it naturally in my secondary slot, I have to burn materials into it just to catch up for the proficiency system. And my proficiency is 26 now. I came back and with the events, I went from basically nothing to 26. A lot of that had to do with my shade watch scavenging. I didn't touch like at all. Now I burned almost all of it. Especially for the 3x proficiency event that just happened. Um, so the fear of FOMO, the fear of missing out doesn't just stop at the weapons. Let's talk about cosmetics for a moment. Now, personally, I don't care too much about cosmetics. They're optional, but the way the store rotates items in and out, it's kind of weird. You'd think the store would just have everything available at all times, but it does not. Instead, it's just bare bones rotating items in and out to create urgency, and ironically, it makes me check the store less and not more. Even free cosmetics have this issue. Take the Houndsman set. It's super clean. It looks great, but you can't earn it unless the devs decide to bring it back, and that's just frustrating because it looks really cool and I really want it. Now, to be fair, not everything is like this. Manhunts are actually a great example of doing it right. If you missed out on a manhunt, no problem. There's a manhunt tab where you can replay the final mission and still earn the rewards. Skills, exotics, masks, all obtainable. All obtainable through the manhunt replay tab here on your map. And that's how it should be, because without that system, manhunts would have been another major FOMO issue. Now, with that said, I'm actually having an absolute blast being back in the Division 2. One of the biggest reasons, stability. The crashing issue that used to plague this game it seems to be completely gone. I can play for hours now, no problem. And honestly, that alone makes me very happy because back in the day, I lost a max level hardcore agent to a crash, and I there was like no enemies around me, maybe one, but I thought that there was none around me. The game just went through its crash phase like it always would do, and yeah, that was the moment I stepped away from the game. But now, between proficiency events and overall balance, heroic, legendary, and even master difficulty, it's actually fun. And don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the game back then too. It was harder and sometimes even felt unfair, but it forced you to think differently. And you had to learn spawn logic, use crowd control, play more tactically. Now you can still do that, or you can just run and gun and enjoy the power fantasy. And honestly, that's fun too. Um, so overall, I'm really enjoying the Division 2 again. Yes, it's year 7. Yes, it took a long time to get here, but at least it's not a lost cause. We saw the same thing with Division 1. By patch 1.8, it became an incredible monster of a game, and now Division 2 is finding its own rhythms. If they can fix the FOMO issue, in my opinion, this game is in a very good place moving forward, and hopefully that sets us up for something amazing when Division 3 eventually arrives. That's my take, and let me know what you think down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and most importantly, have fun, agents. My name is Machiavelli, and I'll see you in game.